to have a dinner with Jack Ma instead as Putin.
Same.
I think he has a hard time when he was young, right? But right now he's very successful.
Okay. So you want to hear the secrets of his success?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Same thing.
Then we're going on to the next.
จบพอใจแล้ว
สั้น
We've finished this one. Bucket list.
What does it mean bucket list?
ตายได้
ก่อนตายก่อนตายเตรียมเอาไว้
ซื้อลง
ซื้อลง
Said another way.
ซื้อลงซื้อลงแล้วก็จบวัดอย่างนั้นแหละ
What do you want to before
อะไรเนี่ย
What do you want to do before you die? Remember, it has to be something realistic. So it can't be something like walk on the moon. It can't be, I don't know, be a doctor, fly. It can't be any of those things. It has to be something that you can actually attain. Okay? Anybody ready?
No.
I gave you a warning.
I am not ready to learn.
You're not ready to learn. Of course you're ready to learn or you wouldn't be
What
here.
is
Okay. All right. Nobody's volunteering, then I call on somebody.
who is the lucky number one?
You.
ห้ามท้าทาย
The first.
Okay, what's on your bucket list?
For me, nowadays I donate my body.
No, it has to be something you do before you die, not after.
ตาย
Before.
ก่อน before.
So what are you going to do before you die? What's on your list?
I share my asset. Share or divide my asset.
Okay. I think you're missing the point. Let me give you an example of something on a bucket list. This is not true.
And you married with a rich husband. Go to sky and fly.
I want to go skydiving. I want to jump out of a plane.
Huh?
Not true. Not true.
I scared.
But that's what I'm looking for. Something that you want to do that's just kind of interesting. Skydiving. Jumping out of the plane with a parachute?
Oh, is it impossible? It is impossible.
No, it's not.
อะไรนะ
ลงร่มแล้วชุดก็มีร่มกลางลง
I'm not going to spell this right.
ค่อยๆเดาเฉย
Fly, jump out of a plane with a parachute. That's skydiving.
ชุดก็ร่ม So the answer of this question is something in that
Something you'd like to do that's possible.
impossible.
That is possible. Skydiving is possible. You just have to pay for it and you have to be foolish enough to want to do it. I don't want to do it. But that's what I'm looking for. Something that's possible.
But we cannot do right now.
But yeah, it's a goal. It's something you want to do in the future because it sounds like it's going to be fun or dangerous or whatever.
You should be brave. Brave. B-R-A-V-E. Brave.
Brave. In that case, you have to be brave. Yeah. I'm not brave enough to do that.
Not brave enough.
Yeah. I can give you one that doesn't take bravery.
Teacher. Brave and not dare. Dare not. B-A-R-E. Not dare or dare not.
Brave and
Dare, D-A-R-E.
daring,
Dare,
daring,
เรียนไม่ได้ด้วยเหรอ
brave or daring, yeah.
Same meaning.
Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily have to be on your bucket list. I'll give you one that is not brave or daring.
Daring.
I also don't want to do this.
แต่ที่บอก something ที่มันคือ the moon ที่ทำที่มันต้องมีเราเป็นมาได้แล้วก็ทำมาราธอน
Run a marathon.
42 kilometers.
Yeah, I don't want to do that either.
Not that long, but 42.
But it's a goal. It could be on a bucket list. So it doesn't have to be something dangerous. It could be something that you just have to work hard to get to.
วิ่ง
Okay.
มาราธอน
What is meaning?
Parachute.
พาชุดกระโดดร่ม
โดดร่มเหรอโดดร่มโดดร่มเหรอ
ไปโรง
อ๋อชุดยกไอ้ชื่อรอดเนี่ยไอ้ตัวอะไรเรียกว่าชูชีพอ่ะ
อันเนี้ยชูชีพใช่ไหม
ใช่
ร่มชูชีพ
ร่มชูชีพใช่
ขอบคุณ
มาราธอน
ชุด
พาราชุด
เหมือนแม่เลยเหมือนเห็ด
You go out of the airplane and you jump,
จริงกระโดดลงมา
and there's the ground.
ไม่เหมือน
That's the parachute.
very nice
I want to be an artist. That's on my bucket list.
ภาษาในการทำเป็นแก่
วิ่งมาราธอน
ต้องให้เราจะไปทำอะไรก่อน
มี
เรา
เขาเอ้ยมาตอน
Okay.
ช่วยเวลาดูโว้ย
Got the idea? Okay. So I want to run a marathon. That could be a bucket list goal. Something that you have to really work at, or something that's going to take bravery, or something that I don't know, that maybe you have to go to school to learn in order to do it well. I don't know, write a cookbook. You know, something that's going to take you a good deal of time, whatever. Okay. Everybody got the idea?
ก่อนที่จะตายเนี่ย
So it's mean that we something that we cannot do when we walk when we
Well,
are alive.
you can't walk out of the house today necessarily and do it, or walk out of class and do it. Something that you have to prepare to do, or that you mentally have to prepare. Like skydiving, you could probably find some place to go and do it, but you got to get mentally ready to do it.
ที่อยากทำได้ทำได้
ที่ช่วยแพนท่องเบาเทลลิ่งเราดู
I'm sorry?
traveling
เทลลิ่งเราดู
Traveling around the world. Okay.
ได้
one year
นี่จะยอยไป
ที่มีนักเรียนนักนั่นนี่
how many countries is it around the world how many
They're probably 60 or 70, I would think at least.
200 more than 200
I don't think there are that many. Well, maybe. We'll ask. Okay, you want to travel around the world. How are you going to do that?
by airplane
ทำคอร์สจะว่ายน้ำไปหรือเงิน
ลูกค้า
ส
ร้อง
วิม
Okay, in order to make that happen, what do you have to do?
ขอเล็กมัน
and then go to another place that have never been to tourism
You want to go to a place you've never been?
and never to go another place
Okay, keep going. Okay, in order to travel around the world by plane,
yes and then go to another place have never to
just keep going.
yes
Okay. Okay, so in order to make that happen though, what do you have to do? The first thing you have to do is get money.
What's important
Okay, then after you've got the money to do this, what do you have to do?
she can get but nowadays she is a millionaire
billion
A billionaire.
Billionaire,
not
yeah.
billion
Okay, so now you got the money. So what are you going to do to make it happen?
millionaire ตอบว่า
Are you gonna go on the internet and make the arrangements? You're gonna go to a travel agent to make the arrangements?
ไปยังไงไปยังไง
ก็บายบาย
ไม่รู้เลยไปจะไปแค่ว่าเองเช่น
อ๋อทัวร์ทัวริซึม
travel
Or
agent
a tourist office?
แค่ว่าเองเช่น
จะอธิบายเกี่ยวกับนักวิชาการดูเรียน
แต่แค่เราไม่รู้อะไรนะจริงเหรอรู้วันนั้นออกเองก็รู้เขาก็จะว่าอารมณ์แม็กแพ็คไปดีกว่าตัวแม็กแพ็ค
ตัวเองอะ
Okay. In the United States, we don't call them tourist office. A tourist office is where you as a foreign visitor would go to get information. You would go to a travel agent or a travel agency. Okay. It's just I think it's just a slight difference, but if you were in my country, you'd be asking for a travel agent. Okay, are you gonna travel alone or are you gonna go with somebody?
ประมาณนั้น
Just alone, okay? Okay. Okay, then what do you have to do?
คือก็จะทำอะไรก่อนคือทำอะไรบ้าง
อ๋อท่องเที่ยวทัวริส
Okay, now you got your tickets.
which is my grandfather
โอ้โหไปเลยเหรอ
Are you gonna take your father along?
yes
ตัวเองฟาเตอร์
Okay,
ไม่ได้
okay, so then what do you wanna do?
คือต้องทำยังไง
You gone to the travel agent, you got your tickets, what do you have to do now?
ตอบ
จะทำอะไร
To go on the trip around the world, what do you have to do?
แพ็คแผงไหม
Pack.
แพ็ค
to check the program
แม่เป็นอะไรซื้อได้
map อ่ะ
เราต้องเรียกภาษาไปเอง
มัน
นะ
ต้องมีเขาเรียกคู่มือท่องเที่ยวเรียกว่าอะไรพี่
instrument
ไม่ใช่
ไกด์บุ๊กไกด์บุ๊ก
map
ถ้าดูไปจากตัวเราเป็นเส้นเด็กอยู่เป็นไกด์ที่สุดนะ
อ้าวก็เผื่อบางทีกลัว
And you don't want a map, what you really want is an atlas. An atlas is a book that has all the countries in it.
แอดลาส
Atlas.
แอดลาส
Atlas. Atlas.
แอดลาสแผนที่
Okay.
at list
Not the way it looks, it sounds a little different.
finally donate money to the poor
ที่แคร์บอดี้คือมีเฮลตี้
นี่โรงพยาบาลสงฆ์เพราะว่าอะไรอ่ะ molested hospital เขาเรียกอะไร
อะไรเนี่ย
โรงพยาบาลสงฆ์อ่ะโรงพยาบาลสงฆ์ไม่จัดไม่กับโรงพยาบาลสงฆ์
มันไม่เกี่ยวนะ
ไม่เกี่ยวกับเที่ยว
โอเค
Okay, now,
for me I have to make insurance
insurance. Probably a good idea.
เฮลอินชูอะไรนะ
health insurance
คนเดียวไม่ต้องทำหรอก
ฮะ
คนเดียวไม่ต้องทำหรอก
ไม่เฮลอินชูแล้วมันทำ
Travel
คน
insurance.
เดียวไม่ต้องทำ
What travel insurance does when you have a big trip, it pays to get you home if you get sick, it pays to hospitalize you if you get sick. That's kind of insurance you want.
maybe the pain for
พี่ใช่ไหม
Well, if that's the case, insurance isn't gonna do you any good.
ประกันภัยเดินทาง
Okay. How long are you gonna be gone for?
ไม่ทันเท่าไหร่
วันมัน
1 month?
เราดีนะคน
เอ้ย
Not enough time.
the world one
Not enough
day
time to go around the world.
วันมัน
all her
ไล
life
ฟ์อินเอเชีย
Okay. If you're only gonna go for 1 month, you're gonna have to pick a smaller set of destinations.
บอกว่าอินเอเชียเชียไม่ทั่วเลยเดี๋ยวเอเชียไม่ทั่วนะ
Okay.
ประเทศละวันนี้ไม่ได้เลย
ไม่ได้เลย
Okay, you're traveling for 1 month. Now you probably, the best you're gonna be able to do. And I used to be a travel agent. So for a month, the best you're probably gonna be able to do is maybe 5 places. About a week per place. It depends on where you go. You could probably do a little more in Europe because the countries are close together. In Asia, they're a little bit further apart. In the United States, that's all you get to see, because it's so big. In South America, it's pretty big too, so you probably only get maybe 3 or 4 or 5, like maybe 1 a week would be what I would guess. So, you got 4 weeks, that means, let's say 4 or 5 countries. Which countries would you pick first?
จะไปที่ไหนที่ไหน
USA
ว้าว
USA.
the first
Okay.
first one
วันมาโอลิวันทันที
Okay. That's the only place you're going. Where would you go in the USA?
จะไปที่ไหน
and ฮะ
เมืองอะไร
and อะไรนะ and อะไรนะLos Angeles
ลอส LA ลอสแองเจลิสนิวยอร์ก
If you go to the USA, that's the only one you're going to get in a month. Honestly, it's very big.
Los Angeles ไปได้ไม่ได้
It takes,
ได้
by plane, it's 6 hours from one side to the other. So you're not going to get more than the USA in there.
6 months
At least, yeah,
แอนลิส
at least. Okay, so you're going to the USA.
I never to go
Where in the USA do you want to go?
ลอส
ไป
แองเจ
ที่ไหน
ลิส
ลอสแอนเจลิส
ซีเซนลอสแองเจลิส
Los Angeles, okay?
นิวยอร์ก
นิวยอร์กนิวยอร์ก
นิวยอร์กของเมืองหลวง
ผมก็ไม่อยากไป
ไม่ได้ไปเหมือนกันจะไม่
อยู่เลย
เลดี้อะไรนะสถิติเทพิสถิติหน้าคาสิโนเลยเนาะ
เคยขอวีซ่าแต่ไม่ผ่าน
We might refer to Los Angeles as LA rather than Los Angeles, and NYC, New York City. Okay, where else would you go?
วอชิงตัน
Not Washington?
I don't know
Okay, where else would you go?
ไวท์เฮาส์
All right, just
shake hands.
Washington's kind of a neat city.
To take care of it.
โดนัลด์ทรัมป์
วอชิงตันเหรอ
วอชิงตันดีซี
White House.
วอชิงตันดีซี
Okay, the White House.
NYC นิวยอร์ก
Okay, what would you do? What would you do in LA?
อืม
ทำไปที่ LA
ลูกเรา
ย่าพ่อหนูว่าไง
If you went to,
my relative
สเตย์
Yeah,
stay here my relative stay in
My name
She want to visit her relative
oh, visit relatives.
Yes
Okay. So you're not going there to see LA, you're going there to see family and friends. Okay. What would you do in New York City?
many place in Easter ที่มันมีสถาน
นิ
ที่
วยอร์ก
สวยๆ
เนี่ย
นะ
ไปนิวยอร์กที่ไหนเรียนรักเป็นที่ไหนเนาะ
อ๋อเหรอ
ไปนิวยอร์กไปทำ
นิวยอร์กจะ
What
ไป
would
ที่
you do in New York?
นิวยอร์กไปทำ
ไป
อะไร
เยอะไป
traveling อ่ะ
ดูแล้วอะไร
ซาซีได้ไหม
ไซต์
Sightseeing. What sights do you want to see?
บิวดิ้ง
Too easy. What sights?
แมนฮัต
ไป
ตั
เช็คน
Manhattan.
แมนฮัตตัน
อันนี้ใครการพูดไม่ออกอ่ะคือถามลึกจัง
เช็คแฮนด์ที่
ก็
ต้อง
พ
ไป
ยายามให้เธอพูดเธอต้องศึกษาที่จะไปเที่ยวดี
How about the Statue of Liberty?
เรื่องที่ใจเลยที่ที่ใจดีแต่ไม่ต้อง
How about Broadway?
ต่อเวงฮอลลีวูด
Yeah, Hollywood's in LA.
เหรอ
ฮอลลีวูด
ฮอลลีวูดฮอลลีวูดไง
Okay.
เราเลยเหรอ
Where else would you go in the United States? You got 2 more places you can go.
มีสองที่ไปไหน
Washington you should go to Smithsonian
Smithsonian.
yeah
yes ดิสนีย์
Okay, 2 more
ดิ
cities.
สนีย์แลนด์
Disneyland
Okay, Disneyland is in Orlando.
Florida Florida ไป Florida
สเตย์รูปอะไร
ออฟฟิศติ้ง
ที่ใส่
มีสันติ
STA
ที่แหนไปมาหมดแล้วใช่ไหมคะเนี่ย
Okay, where else would you go?
อีกที่หนึ่ง
You want me to give you a suggestion?
โอเค
many place
แต่แนะนำที่รู้ร้านแนะน
Would you please suggest her suggest her
อันนี้สุดไปไหน
มีหลาย
ไปไหน
Go to Milwaukee and see me.
พอละอันนี้สอง
Oh, you stay here.
I'm from Milwaukee,
เอามาว่ากี่ไอซี
which is it's just north of Chicago. About an hour north of
นอ
Chicago.
ตออกชิคาโก
อันนี้ที่อาจารย์อยู่ใช่ไหม
So that's your fifth step, is gonna be to visit me and tell me about your trip.
Normally, when you come to Thailand and then someone look after your house and then you always stay there or you touring around.
I'm usually there,
วิว
most of the
Don't you
time.
like to
Sometimes
stay
I
with
travel, I like to travel.
People stay with you.
That's okay, I got an extra bedroom. It's not a problem.
เราจะได้ไปอยู่ได้ที่ไหนโมอะไรโมก็กินอาหาร
วิวมากินที่จะมีวิว
วิว
Milwaukee.
น้องน้อง
Mil,
ไม่ได้ยินเลยเนาะ
Wong,
เจอ
นอนจังหวัดวิว
Milwaukee.
วิววากีจำยาก วากี
It's an Indian name, a Native American Indian name. It means
สั่งมาแล้ว
where the three rivers meet.
คีวีเวอร์
Three rivers.
Which one is the best one to see you?
You do not want to come to Wisconsin in January, February, or
It's
March.
very
It's
cold.
very cold.
snow
Yeah, it's very cold. Other than that, anytime.
as we go to see you
And November's not so nice either. November, December.
Uh,
They can be bad, but we have 4 seasons which you don't have. Summer is lovely. It can be a little bit hot sometimes, but not as hot as here. Fall is beautiful because all the trees change color, so it's very, very pretty. And spring is always nice because winter's over. So anytime you want to come, just let me know.
anytime
Thailand we have only one
But
season
not January, February,
what
March.
else can I see? What else can I?
In Milwaukee,
Yeah, yes.
เราสามารถไปพักบ้านอาจารย์
if you were coming to see me,
And how about the hotel and
you don't have to see, you can stay with me.
นะ
all don't disturb you too much?
It's all right. Okay, in Milwaukee, what you would see is
วิววิว
we have an art museum.
อยู่มิวเซียม
วิววากี
Art museum.
The art museum is very famous because it was designed by a very famous architect. It's on, the city is right on Lake Michigan, so it overlooks the lake. It's very pretty.
Is that free day?
What?
Is that free day?
It's not, yes, there is. The first Thursday of the month is free. Okay. We are also the home of
whiskey beer
Harley.
Harley
Me.
Davidson
Harley Davidson. Yeah, the big motorcycles. They have a museum in Milwaukee.
ฮาเล่อะไรนี่เหรอ
Harley ไม่แน่
มอเตอร์ไซค์ฮาเล่
ๆ
ฮาเล่ดา
Davidson
Harley Davidson, the motorcycles,
Yeah.
the big old motorcycles. We also have, it's flower domes, 3 of them, that have different seasons and flowers that go in.
Mitchell
We also have, I don't know if you follow American sports, but we don't do soccer. We have the Green Bay Packers football team, the Milwaukee Brewers baseball team. They're going into the World, we hope they're going into the World Series. They'll decide either today or tomorrow if they go. And we have a basketball team. So we have all 3 of the major sports in the area, so you can do that there. What else can you do? You can go down to Chicago. kinds of things to do in Chicago. Go shopping. They got lots of museums and art institutes and things like
How do you
that.
go to
Chicago,
Chicago? How do you?
you can drive there, it takes about an hour
How
and a
many
half.
kilometers?
Not far.
It's about an hour and a half drive in the car. You take a train right down there.
Oh.
From between Milwaukee and Chicago, that's about the same. So it's easy to get there. Okay. Any other questions? Oh, I know another thing you can do. The other thing Milwaukee's famous for is breweries.
Oh,
We make more beer than anybody else in the country.
Mhm.
So you can do a tour of the breweries.
โรงเรียนโรงเรียนโรงเรียน
Okay. All right, so travel around the world by plane. We're going to go to the United States. That's as far as we're going to be able to get. Okay. That's one down. Sue's done. Okay. Tim.
Before my bucket list is Tibet. Tibet.
You want to go to Tibet?
Yes.
คิดเหมือนเราอ่ะทำไง
Because last 2 months I've been to Shangri-La.
อ๋อ
I cannot read my
อ๋อ
หายใจไม่ออกที่เป็นยิ่งไหวไง
ไอ้คุณเรียน
ไปแล้วยังไปแล้วยัง
Why Tibet?
Yes, because
to go to
2 months ago I've been to Shangri-La. I cannot breathe by myself. I have to use oxygen.
Okay.
But this one much higher.
Yes, I had problems. I was in Tibet a
Yeah.
few years ago. I had problems breathing. It's
I don't know I still can go there or not. So I would like to go before I die.
Okay. Why do you want to go to Tibet?
Just dream.
Okay,
It's beautiful.
it is.
Yes. To see Dalai Lama.
Am I spelling this right? I don't know. Is that right?
Yeah, something. Yeah.
That's spelled right? Okay.
And sightseeing. That's all.
Okay. Good enough. Okay, so that's realistic
But
and it's attainable. That's what we're looking for.
I wish I could one day.
Well, maybe you can. You set up a goal, you can go. What would you like to do on your bucket list?
my bucket list
Yep.
I think that one day in the future
Yep.
I think that I want to walk up to the Mount Everest.
Walk up Mount Everest, wow.
บอกเลยพี่ อันนี้ก็เพิ่ม
Walk up to the Mount Everest and camping there.
ว้าว
And camping there.
ไปขึ้นไปปักธงกันนะ
And
and go to
camping
flag
there.
Thai flag on the top